Knowify can help you automate the process of invoicing your clients for completed work. Starting in the Manage Invoices screen, you'll be able to see a list of all of your outstanding invoices, including ones that are overdue and ones that aren't due yet. This screen will also let you preview what your invoice documents look like. These layouts can be customized at the request of our support team, and you can record payments when the client has sent you a check. To get started, we'll add a new invoice. You can do this by clicking Add New Invoice at the top of the screen and selecting which job you'd like to submit an invoice for. You can see that this job is noted as progress invoicing, so we'll cover that first. When you have a project set up with progress invoicing, you'll have a couple different options, starting with the ability to enter a different percentage for each line of the contract. You also can do this in a lump sum dollar figure for each line. That way you have a more precise way of entering how much you'll be invoicing. Or you can do a percentage of the entire contract as opposed to entering a percentage of each line. And similarly to before, you also have the ability to just enter a lump sum dollar figure. For this example, we'll just use that first method covered, enter in percentages for a couple of different lines, and we'll check the Display More Options menu. This will let us include more information from the contract on our invoice document, so we don't have to manually write it in. You also can exclude the percentage of completion if you want. When you hit confirm, it'll automatically add lines to your invoice document here. In this screen, you have the ability to enter in additional information to show on the invoice document, such as a header and a bottom comment, and you can change the description that's automatically entered. So if we want to change how it's phrased or enter additional information, we just type in this box and it'll show on the invoice. We also have the ability to select which items are taxable and choose a tax rate, so it's automatically calculated on the invoice. And if necessary, you can also enter credits. Once you're content with everything being filled out, clicking Verify and Finalize will generate an invoice document, and you can automatically email it to your client. This will show you a preview of what the invoice document looks like, and again, these can be customized if requested. And if you put in a request to be set up with a PaySimple account, you can also accept client credit cards through Knowify. Now we'll add another invoice. This one will be for a Cost Plus project. You'll see that when we choose the job, it automatically pulls in everything that we've added as part of the cost of this job and creates it as part of the invoice. This is coming from the Manage Billable Items screen. If you want to see items that have been set up as cost on a job but have not been invoiced yet, you can type in the name of the job and you'll see all of these pending items. These are items that are set to be invoiced, but if you ever want to remove them, perhaps you're not going to be charging the client for one reason or another, you can remove billable items from here. It'll keep the cost of the job, but it won't expect to track the revenue. Now we'll go back to this screen. It'll automatically pull those billable items. If you need to, you can adjust the date range in the top left corner of the screen to get more or less items. And clicking Group Items at the bottom of the screen will let you divide up into either specific contract items, project plan phases, labor and materials, or just specific items and employees. We'll go ahead and finalize this invoice just as we did with the other one. And again, we have the option to email it to the client, but we won't in this situation, and it'll pull us to the invoice details screen. From here we'll be given more options, such as the ability to record a payment, process a payment if you're connected with PaySimple. You can edit invoices as well if you need to change things. You also have the ability to download or close or delete the invoice. Just any kind of functionality will be here. Once payment has been recorded, you'll be able to view the payments at the bottom, and you can void them here as well. This way, if you need to adjust the payment information, you can void and then re-record. To record a specific amount of a payment as opposed to the full value, just edit before hitting confirm. And then this invoice will still be outstanding, and it'll be shown in your Manage Invoices screen. This is also where we'll have the ability to see old invoices that have already been closed out if you ever need to get reporting on that. To get more information on any of them, click the View Details arrow on the left-hand side of the screen, and you can reopen closed invoices again by voiding a payment, which will add it back into the Manage Invoices screen that we were on earlier. If you have any additional questions on invoicing or any other part of Knowify, please don't hesitate to reach out to us at support@knowify.com, and we're happy to work with you.